This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why, hello, my little trash goblins. Welcome back to the last trying new makeup of 2023. 2024. Can you tell how much I want this year to be over? I am going to be bringing this, though, into 2025 until I find a more suitable headband. But this is pretty adorable. Also, this is very accurate how I feel. One ear down, one ear up. I'm filming this a day after Christmas. It is 5:40 in the morning because some hole decided to have a meeting at 9:15 the day after Christmas because they are an asshole. And I hope they get the worst diarrhea for the rest of the week because who does that on the day after Christmas? Who does that? Who does that? Anyway, so we're going to be doing a fun glam today. I am channeling my inner so I need some sort of look that screams that. And I hope I can achieve that with today's products. So I did purchase most of this with the exception of one thing that I did get in PR. The thing that I got in PR is from Singe Beauty. Oh, ew, that's hair. Sorry, Singe Beauty. This is the Galactic Visitor palette. And this is what she looks like. And I already started swatching it. And let me tell you, these shimmers are very, very soft. They're very fun. And the mattes are very, very buttery. So I can't wait to play with this, especially this guy right here, that yellow. That yellow looks inviting and welcoming and warming. And I need to have a sunny disposition, a sunny look, but also screaming. I need a little bit of both today. So anyway, so that's what I want to play with. I want to play with that yellow because it just looks good. So thank you so much to Singe Beauty for sending this my way. Now the things that I picked up with my own money are these little boys here, which we're probably going to just try one of them, but we'll try all three. This is from my baby, my Ola Henriksen. This is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment, but these are the glimmers. So I bought the whole set. You got this weird pouch thing that's kind of fun and pointless, but kind of fun. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but I just like putting them in there. So we're going to play with that. We have some new highlighters from Armani, which, listen, I did a swatchy swatch on my hand, was not impressed. So I don't have a lot of expectations for them. Hopefully it'll be much better on my face, but right now they are dog shit. So can't wait to try that. We have a new foundation, well, a new foundation for me anyway. This is, and I kind of used it already, so spoiler alert, I have used this one. But this is from NARS. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I love the light reflecting ones. I was like, let me give this bitch a whirl. Let's see how this one goes. This one's a little bit different because it is full coverage, and this one is a little bit more of a natural finish, I would say, compared to the light reflecting one, which I feel like is much more of a dewier finish. So we have that. We're gonna try these guys. This is the Soul Liquid Sun Glow Drops from ColourPop. We're gonna mix that with the foundation. Instead of making me problematic and putting it on my face first, we're gonna mix it with the foundation, and then we're gonna try to see how that goes. Because I'm not trying to cancel myself at the end of the year, you know what I mean? We also have this, which I've already tried, not this color, but I love these Road Chode sticks. So I have it in the shade Juice Box. Very pretty. So I've been meaning to try this one out. And then I have a bronzer from Ilia that I've heard really good things about, and I want to try it. And I swatched it out on my hand, and it's kind of, I don't know, we're gonna see how it looks, but I'm kind of not that impressed with it. So it's gonna be okay. We're gonna turn today around. We are. We're gonna turn today around. We have to. We have no choice. All right. So I don't have any new primers, so we're just gonna go with an oldie but a goodie. Y'all know how much I love my Ritual Defy Thorn Oil, and if you didn't know, I'm obsessed with this, and this is probably the one beauty product that I use consistently, every day, all day, twice a day sometimes. I love this stuff. This is so good. I went through like 97 bottles at this point. If you're ever interested in wanting to check out anything from Ritual Defy, use the code Theresa 10 and you can get 10% off your order. Or don't. Actually, no, please do use it. One, it supports the channel, but save yourself some money. Actually, fuck me, who cares? Find yourself a code then. Just save yourself some money. You know what I mean? Don't be an asshole. We're gonna leave that shit behind in 2024. Along with 9:15 a.m. meetings. Assholes. So before I put on my foundation, one of the things that I've been doing lately that I've been really enjoying is taking a little bit of the Huda Beauty color correcting, the pink pomelo. As you can see, I have cute little dark circles right there. They're pretty adorable. I usually just put that right there and kind of pat it out a little bit. And then I use a little bit of my color corrector. This is my favorite one. This is from Arborian. This is the CC Red Correct. I just put a little dot and I massage it into the skin. As you can see, it takes away the redness. I've tried a lot of color correctors and there's some that I really enjoy, like the Chart one. This one is actually kind of starting to grow on me a little bit. I decluttered it a long time ago and then I got a set that had the Dr. Jart ones. I like them, but nothing kind of beats this Arborian one. Now I don't like wearing this one on its own. Like I need to put some sort of like a foundation because as you can see, it does have like a little bit of a cast. This is really good underneath foundation or like a skin tint or something like that. Because if I did leave my house, people would just assume that I had like a botched chemical peel. And we're not trying to, you know, we're not trying to do that. Now that I'm nicely greased, then what I like to do is take a little bit of my fucking favorite concealer ever. I cannot stop using it. If you look back at my past 1,000 videos, you will see the Ritual Defee is always in there. It's so good. So I usually put on 3 dots before I put on foundation. I saw this on TikTok and I actually really like it. I think it looks good. And I also find myself using less foundation doing it this way. I saw it on like some weird ad. It was for Tarte, but they were like, if you're a woman over 35, and I was like, hi, I'm a woman over 35. Like, try this technique out. And I have to say, it makes a difference. It does. Okay, so you can see it looks lighter and brighter. So good. So I like to apply with the brush first and then go over it with the sponge. So that's why I don't mind it looking kind of messy and ugh, because that sponge is gonna fix it. Now I know a lot of y'all have been asking me like, oh, are you doing a favorites and a fails? I am. And I think I'm just gonna reserve that for like the last videos. So like next week before we hit January, probably back to back. I do have to do a mail time, which I'm gonna film hopefully today. So that'll be up over the weekend. But then I wanna do a best and worst, and then we're gonna start fresh in the new year. I'm looking forward to that. Thankfully, I have a lot more favorites than I do fails, but the fails are gonna be spectacular. They always are. I look cute. I love that. All right, so now let's jump into the NARS. If you're curious to know my shade, I am Paper, also known as Oslo, which is the lightest shade in this line. I think the light reflecting, there is technically a lighter shade, but I believe this is the lightest one. So I did a couple of pumps in the back of my hand. Let's try this. I don't have any expectations, so I'm just gonna do boop. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna mix, mix, mix. So this is what she looks like. Okay. Lately, I've just been obsessed with actually doing my foundation with my hands. I have 1,001 brushes, but there's just something, I don't know, primal? Is that the right word? I guess, like I not that I'm imagining fucking cave women with Maybelline, although that'd be pretty funny though. Just in a cave woman just using Maybelline in the dark. I am tired. But I've been like, I like using it with my hands and then going it over with a sponge. And I feel like it just, I don't know, like it looks better these days. It's interesting how I change my techniques up. Is it interesting? It's not even, who cares? Oh, okay. I sounded so like arrogant. Like I was so interested. Nobody gives a shit, Theresa, okay? Shut the fuck up. But I do care about that. I do find it interesting. Oh God. I have to tack my forehead, but I have to say though, I think it looks pretty nice. It looks nice, I like it. So I'm just gonna do another 2 little squirts there. And I'm gonna do, okay, I did a little, okay. It's all right, it's all right. What I do appreciate about the bronzing drops is that it's not, overpowering. I know when I have used other bronzing drops in the past, I immediately put it on my face and that was a big mistake. But off camera, I did try it with my foundation. And I always felt like it just looked like I had a botched chemical peel. And this actually looks, dare I say, natural. Kind of reminds me of my favorite drops, which are these guys. Kind of reminds me of that. So if you didn't want to buy the Glow Recipe ones, granted, I haven't done a proper wear test with this, but so far They're really reminding me of it. I am gonna add a little bit of concealer just right in the corner because I feel like I want a little bit more of a brightening moment. And I think kind of going over my face with the Hue Drops, or whatever the fuck you are called, Glow Drops, and the foundation kind of took a little bit of that luminosity away. So I'm just gonna pat it out with my finger. I needed to wipe the little foundation from my mouth because it looked like I had like a beige butthole. Didn't love that. Okay, so I gotta say, I like this a lot. I'm kind of surprised. I look like a vacation me. I like it. It's a little bit of color. It's not too much. It looks very natural, and I can't wait to ruin it by adding bronzer on top of it. So anyway, let's go in with the Ilia. This is the Sun Shift Cream Bronzer in the cream bronzer in the shade Eclipse. I am going to take my trusty e.l.f. brush. This is the liquid bronzer and contour brush. We are going to, you know what? I'm not mad. I'm not mad, but I am going to switch it up though. I'm going to do the fatter side because I don't have all day. And then I think I just flew a little bit too close to the sun because it is a little bit a little bit dark, but we're gonna blend it out. Don't worry. Trust the process, or don't. You know what? I thought I was really gonna hate this color, but I actually really like it. When I swatched it, it kind of looked like, you know, diarrhea, but it is more than that. It's vacation diarrhea. No, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, I really, really like this. You know, more than I thought I would, actually. So today is not so bad. I like that. Maybe this is gonna be a surprising day. Ah! Scared the shit out of me. Now we're gonna go into the Road Chode. This is in the shade Juice Box. I'm just gonna apply that. I'm just gonna kind of pat this out with a fingy. And that's all you need. And I love that. Dare I say I look innocent? Now, my knee-jerk reaction is, Theresa, that's not enough blush. Put on more. And I'm gonna try to show some restraint, which I think is the first time I ever showed restraint on this channel or in life. So I'm not gonna do it. Oh, but I want to though, but I'm not gonna do it. But I want to so badly. But I am going to karate chop my face with my finger and just try to spread that blush a little bit better. Yeah, I think that works. I like that. Okay. This chode is so slippery. Okay, so let's move on to the highlighters. I really don't have any expectations for this one. I really don't. So I'm gonna go in to the shade 1, and I'm gonna put it right there. You know, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I was a little scared because when I swatched, it looked like shit. But this actually looks quite lovely. Dare I say, natural. A natural slut. A high body count highlighter. I like this. A naturally high body count highlighter. Ooh, okay, okay. You know, I was fucking very quick on returning this. Not today, Satan. Not today. So I'm going to go into the shade 3 on this side, just to see if there is any difference, because highlighters like doing that sometimes. One's really great and then the rest of them are garbage. This one I feel like, unless it's like really, I don't know. It's just, I don't really notice it. Like the white one really stands out more. This one, not really doing it for me. Like, I don't know. Do you see it? Like, I feel like I see this. I feel like I don't see this. Like maybe a little bit. Yeah, I think that one's a dud. I don't know. It has a little bit of luminosity to it, but not as, I feel like this is so much more clear. Like you could definitely see, like, oh yeah, that bitch means business. On this side, you're like, is she okay? She have food poisoning? You know what? Maybe I'm being a little hard on it. Maybe it's also the choice of bronzer and blush too. Kind of adding quite a bit, and I feel like I didn't have to do that with the white highlighter. Yeah, I don't know, like it's way more subtle, I feel like, compared to Queen of the Sluts over here. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of sluttiness. You know, we gotta match that energy. Okay, I feel like that looks a little bit better. but I'm not like 100% on board. I look really tan though. And I kind of love that. I kind of love that I looked really, really tan. And I know I wasn't going to do it, but I am going to just add just a little more blush. Just a little bit, okay. I tried to show restraint and I lasted all of 10 minutes, 4 minutes, fine, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, okay? I feel like that looks better. It probably doesn't, it probably looks worse. Fuck you, okay? I'm going through some things. All right, I think this is good. No, I don't think. I know this is good. I am happy. Convince myself more. Okay, so I'm not really gonna add any powder. I might add a little bit to the under eye area, but in the actually I should add a little bit to my under eye area. I am gonna do that, but in the meantime, I'm going to just blast the lower part of my face because I tend to do this a lot all day and I don't feel like having foundation on my shirt because yes, this stuff does transfer. Technically, I don't really need powder with this concealer, but since I'm going to be putting shadow and stuff, figured let me not make it a gooey mess. Okay, so you know what? I like this. I look cute. I look fun. I look festive. I look like I mean business. I love that. Come on, Singe, bring me home. Don't make me look like a asshole. All right, this is what you got here. This is the palette. She's pretty. What I appreciate about this palette is that there's more mattes. I like that. I am someone that has just liked more mattes these days. I don't know, like shimmers are fine. They're lovely, but I love me a good fucking matte. And I like that there's a lot of options in here. And it's a little bit of a, you know, you have a little bit of color, you have a little bit of a basic bitch kind of a moment. I think it's really pretty. I like the fun artwork. It's giving Alien via Texas. I'm enjoying it. And I'm going to start. What do I start with, kids? Ooh, kind of just want to dive right into that yellow. I really do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to dive right into that Soul shade. Ooh, bitch. Oh, she pigmented. She's pigmented. Oh, I love that. I love going in head first with yellows because yellows are traditionally kind of difficult to make. I feel like yellows and purples. And this is just, it's pretty. It actually reminds me of my favorite yellow, which is from Colored Rain. Remember that brand? I don't know if they do anything. I haven't really seen them do anything. But there's a yellow in, I cannot remember the name of that palette, but there's a yellow and I love that yellow. Is it Lemon Drop or some shit like that? Or is it the Single Shadow? I think it's a Single Shadow I own. I have a whole palette of yellows, actually. I should break that motherfucker out. Haven't looked at that in a minute. Happy to report that there is no fallout. Singe, bitch. This is nice. I also like how it's applying evenly. I am going in light hand because I didn't know if there was going to be any sort of bukkake bullshit, but this is looking good. I look so summery. I love this. This is cute. All right, so I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit higher, but I am going to use the shade We. Oh, I love that. We Come in Peace. How cute. I like that. I'm gonna use that one just to kind of blend out the edges. Oh, I like that. Very nice. All right, so let's go into We, which is like this little guy over here. Blending very nicely. I think what I'm going to do next is go into the shade Peace, mixed with Peace and Cowgirl actually. And no, I'm just going to go in with Peace. I'm going to put that in the outer corner. I like the shimmers, like I like the color selection, but I don't know if I want to do anything with them because I'm kind of just happy with having an all matte look. One of my favorite things to do is kind of do this kind of a look. Yellow with a little bit of like a warm brown. I don't know why, I just think it's so fucking pretty, but it is, and I love it. And these mattes are really nice. So far, I haven't noticed any sort of like patchiness or like blending issues actually when kind of putting this on top of each other. Okay, now what I want to do, I'm going to go in with a little bit of, see, I feel like that's going to f it up though. Because I kind of love how this just looks on its own. Like I don't really need anything else. Part of me wants to try one of the shimmers though. And initially I wanted to do Milky Way because Milky Way has very beautiful, just multicolored kind of a reflect to it. But I don't know if that's going to technically go with this. So part of me wants to use the shade Come. Sorry. That's just me being a piglet. But I feel like cum looks a I should stop saying it like that. Cum looks a lot nicer just with this look. So I think I'm gonna use some cum and we're gonna go with that, all right? But I am gonna go with the Cleona Cosmetics Shine On. This is the collaboration with my girl Bad to the Brow. She's wonderful. And I like this stuff for smooth shimmers and such. I'm just gonna go just a little bit, little inner corner action there. I'm gonna go into that cum shade. Oh, that's the ticket, bitch. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna go in just a little bit more of that yellow shade just to kind of marry the two. I like that a lot. So the next thing I'm gonna do is go into the shade Cowgirl, and I'm going to use that to line. Now I'm going to go into that shade Infinity, which is this very beautiful blue, and I'm just going to put it in the lower lash. And then I'm going to take the shade Orbit, kind of mix that with a little bit of the Wee shade, and then we're just going to blend out that blue so it doesn't look super harsh. In theory, what I could have done is I could have also put like a blue eyeliner, but I'm obsessed with this Melt Cosmetics olive shade. Like, you can't get it anymore, which is a shame, but it's so pretty, and it's just, I'm gonna be really sad when I don't have it anymore. I'm gonna go in a little bit though with my setting powder, just that looks better. I'm gonna go into that shade Milky Way. I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner because we love a good, fun, glittery moment. She looks super cute. And now I'm gonna go in to a little bit of, I picked this up during like the last chance, 20% off Sephora, blah, blah, and I really wanted to try the Bad Gal Bang. Which actually now I've grown to love this mascara. I hated it initially, and then I kind of started to like it again, and now I'm like obsessed with it. I wanted to try the brown shade because I don't have, thought I had a brown mascara, but I guess I got rid of all of them. So I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. I feel like black is just gonna make it look a little bit too stark. Brown is gonna bring everything together, and I feel like it is. So let me go do this, and let me go do the other eye. And we're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, before we talk about it, I forgot we need to add the lips, right? So I got all three from I got all three of the Glimmer lip treatments from Ola Henriksen. We're gonna start off with the Citrus Sunshine Glimmer. Put a little bit here. Okay, yeah. It has a little bit of like a gold hue to it, which I'm kind of happy about because I thought it was gonna be like full-on gold moment, which I don't. There's certain people that look good with gold lips. I am not one of them. But this though is nice. And also, dare I say, this kind of reminds me of like a lighter version of the I Love Me little guy. So if you have that one and you like it, but you want something a little bit lighter, this might be up your alley. And this is something that I feel like I would leave in my handbag or my little backpack when I'm going on my little theme park adventures and I'm vlogging and stuff, because I don't want to wear like a huge ass lipstick because it's kind of a pain in the ass to kind of constantly touch up. What I love about these Pout Preserve peptide lip treatments is that you do get a lot of longevity out of them. So if you are eating and drinking, it's not like you have to rush to make sure like, you know, you fix your lips up. Like you can kind of get away with not having to do that. And that's what I love about them. But this one's nice though. This one, although it kind of, this one bunches up. Maybe it's me though. I think maybe I used a little bit too much product. It had a little bit of bunching right there. But beyond that though, not bad. I like it. Okay. Moving on to the next color. Let's go with the Lingonberry Jam. Oh, bitch, this is purple. Okay, I like it. Ooh, I really like this one. Has a light tint of purple. Super comfortable. All of the Ola Henriksen lip peptides, they all feel the same. And the glitter, kind of barely noticeable, but I like that though. Like I was worried that it was gonna look like a disco ball landed on my mouth, but nope, not here. This is good. I like it. I don't notice the pooling. I must have used maybe a little bit too much in that one because I don't see it in this one. Also, let me see. Can I build this one up out of curiosity? Yeah, there you go. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I'm usually scared of purples and reds and everything, but this is very, very pretty. I don't think it necessarily goes with this look, but I like it though. No, I don't notice any pooling. Okay, this is cute. I like it. 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. All right, moving on. Now I saved the creme brulee one for the last because I feel like this is the one that's gonna go with it. The look that I have on. Ooh, kind of has like a bronze tint to it. Oh, it smells so fucking good too. Try to smooth it out a little bit. I think I used a little bit too much. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I look like I mean business. I also look like I just came back from vacation and I'm not here to f around. And that's the vibe for today. I love this. I think this is so cute. I actually had a really good makeup day today, with the exception of the highlighter, kind of questioning my life choices, but I do like that the white one definitely kind of went over it and just smoothed out all the bullshit that I was having. So, okay, so let's talk about these products. Starting off with the foundation, this is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I like this. I like this a lot. Now, I said at the beginning of the video that I have applied it a few times and I have been enjoying it. I don't know if I love it as much or more than my light reflecting one. That one is just so good. But I enjoy this one, although I do find that if I set it with a lot of powder, it kind of feels a little bit heavy. So I have been kind of just trying to either not set it at all, but when I do, I notice I do get some transfer around the neck area. So the Flower Beauty spray does come in handy. I like it. And so far I've been really enjoying it with other cream products. Like I've been having a ball with this. So far I'm liking it. I'm curious to see next year if this is going to be the thing I pick up more than the light reflecting. I'm curious, but so far so good. Now this is kind of surprising. I really loved this mixed with the foundation. I think I have a very beautiful, natural, healthy looking glow, and I am obsessed. So yeah, if you were looking to get the glow recipe drops, but I mean, I think they're like $42. It's a lot of money. If you're looking to get this and you're like, I don't know about that, maybe you should check out ColourPop. ColourPop, this so far so good. Of course, I'll leave a pinned comment down below to let you know if I'm getting any sort of like weird reaction or like breakdown or whatever, but so far so good. So we are very happy with this one. Now the bronzer, listen, when I swatched this, I was like, I don't know about this one. Kind of looks like diarrhea a little bit. I don't know how this is gonna look on me, but man, oh man, I think this is actually a really beautiful shade. I think it looks really lovely. Again, it's giving me that vacation glow without the melanoma, which we love. It applied very, very easily. It blended out very easily, and it mixed in with the other cream products really well to the point where I didn't feel like it was picking up the foundation or anything like that. So far, we're liking the Ilia. Now, I do love my chode stick. Where are you, my little guy? These are great. These are wonderful. I haven't found a color that I don't like. I think this is like my third or fourth color at this point. They never go on sale, which is kind of a bummer. I wish Rhode would have sales every once in a while, but they don't. But hey, if you were ever interested in wanting to check it out, just know that you're never going to find it anywhere cheaper. So you might as well bite the fucking bullet. But I love these little sticks because they are very easy to use. They are buildable. They have great longevity, and the colors are just so pretty. And I love this like pinky color. I think it pairs really, really well with the Ilia along with the foundation, and I'm just loving life right now. Now, when it comes to the highlighter, I love the white one. So the shade number 1, very pearly, very fun. It is not glittery at all. So if you were worried that this might be glittery, rest assured, not glittery. It just kind of gives you that very beautiful glass skin that we all love in highlighters, or especially myself that I love in highlighters. Number 3, I don't know if it's because the foundation or the bronzing drops or whatever, but I feel like I wasn't really getting anything. I had to kind of layer this one on a little bit just to try to see a little something something. Maybe it might look different editing, but in real time, I was like, where the is it? So I was kind of a little disappointed with that one. But when I added the white one on top of it, I kind of felt like, all right, now I'm matching the kind of vibes that I wanted to give today. So I like that. I don't know if I'm going to hold on to this one. I might return it. I'm going to play with it a little bit more. And if I feel like this is a waste of time, I'll probably just chuck this one and just keep this one, because this one by far is amazing. So we love her. Okay, moving on to the palette. The Galactic Visitor. This was nice. I really enjoyed it. I absolutely love the Orange Singe Beauty Blush, and I feel like if I didn't go in with the juice box look, that would have paired really, really nicely with this. If you've never tried those blushes, by all means, like, it's actually going to be on my favorites list, especially that fucking orange blush. Oh my god, that bitch is so good. She's so pretty. I thought I would never find an orange blush that works for me. That motherfucker works for me. But anyway, so this palette though, Really, really nice. Super soft mattes, which I appreciate, but not to the point where they're so soft that they blend into nothing. They're highly pigmented, little to no fallout. I did get a little bit of fallout with the Cowgirl shade, but I think it's the brush that I tend to use when I'm doing my eyeliner. I love this one from BK Beauty. This is 208, and that was probably my bad. I probably should have tapped it off a little bit, but happy to say that while I did get a little bit of fallout, it was very, very easy to clean. So it didn't drag across my face, considering I didn't put any other powder other than like underneath my eyes. And there was some stuff that was down here. It actually didn't stick. So amazing. Now, granted, I didn't get to use all of the shadows in this palette, so I can't really say like, oh, all of these are amazing. But if they're anything like the ones that I played with, then they're going to be good. They're going to be solid. I actually really adore that Soul shade, and let me tell you, I love yellow. And I feel like I haven't really kind of got into yellow in a minute because I don't know, like I went on my quest for yellow. I found the best yellow, and this kind of feels very comparable to my favorite yellow of all time, which is from Colored Rain. So it kind of just gives me that nostalgic feeling. I also appreciated that besides this yellow, you do get these really beautiful warm browns, because I don't know, there's just something about that honeycomb kind of look that I'm just obsessed with, and I love it. And anytime I see that in a palette, I will 10 out of 10 always do that look every time because it just makes me happy. And this does not disappoint. I like the shimmers. They're very, very smooth. They applied very beautifully with the Clionadh Cosmetics Shine On stick. So I love that. Actually, it's funny, I haven't even touched glitter glue ever since getting the Clionadh Shine On stick. So I'm like, glitter glue, who you? But it applied very, very beautifully. And I think it's all due to the fact that these are very smooth shimmers. So that's helpful there. I did put a little bit of Milky Way in the inner corner, and bitch is not disappointing whatsoever. She looks really pretty. She looks good. I like the Infinity shade. I love that deep blue. I kind of want to throw that all over the lid mixed with that Believe shade. I feel like that's going to look really, really pretty. And I really want to use that Space Dust shade now. This is so pretty. This like light gold. Again, I feel like this is going to look beautiful with that orange blush to kind of give you that nice little warm moment. It's so good. But anyway, I'm enjoying this. So thank you, Singe Beauty, for sending this my way. I appreciate it. I think this is so adorable. And yeah, I like it. Mama's happy. And then last but not least, we have the Ola Henriksen. I like them. I like them a lot. Are they better than the original? No, there's just something about those that are so good that I love and I'm obsessed with. And I find that those don't pool right here. I'm noticing a little bit of pooling. And I think it's, I don't know, maybe it's me. Maybe I used a little bit too much. But even when using the original ones, I don't notice that. So maybe it's just this kind of formula. It's funny because they don't feel any differently, but I'm just noticing that pooling. And I don't really like it. But yeah, no, they're not bad. I don't know if I would get them again. I think I would just kind of stick with the originals, the classics. And by the classics, I mean these guys, which I have. I have a whole little stockpile of. Mama got a problem, okay? One of the best things I found this year, hands down. So, I love you. I booped it. Okay. So yeah, like I don't want to say I'm disappointed in them because I'm not disappointed. Like I'm still going to get use out of them, but I just don't think I'm going to repurchase. It's kind of funny because I feel like the I Love Me, which I believe is the same formula, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have that pooling problem. I'm going to keep playing with them, and I'll let you know in an updated video if I'm still loving it or hating it, along with the rest of the products that I featured in today's video. But yeah, I want to like them a little bit more. I'll leave it with that. Anyway, now I would love to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you have any of these products and if you're loving them, if you're hating them. Also, let me know what you're looking forward to in the new year. I'm looking forward to everything because this year was truly fucking awful. So I'm hoping that 2025 will just be way better than this shit year. Anyway, check me out next week. I will have my best of and worst of, and then we're going to start off fresh in the new year. New year, new me, new you, new everything. All right. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I love your faces, and I will see y'all real, real soon. Bye.